What's up, guys? This is Richard from Clash with RLLF, and I think I'm always showing higher level attacks, and I'm going to show you a lower level attack done by Alex. As he states right here, guys, I'm pumped. This is my first perfect boar, and I said it was awesome. Anyway, so he first attacked his mirror. He's number 18, attacking number 18, and I'm showing this. I was sort of impressed with this because some of the lower Town Hall 9s in our group are complaining about not being able to handle wide spread out bases, and he only has level 10 heroes, and he brings wall breakers, two rages and 2 heals, and he does a GoWiWiPe. He has max level witches, and that's the only thing that he really has max level. And he brings some witches in the clan castle and wizards that were donated, so they were higher level. And he's able to heal the troops as they attack the clan castle. I think I probably would have raged them at the same time, but he puts the rage next to it, so that's fine. And a poison spell. But his level 2 poison doesn't do too much damage. And the witches under rage and the wizards under rage destroy the wall and go right towards the town hall to get him an easy 1-star. And they're still under rage. Took out the 2 expos, and he puts another rage. And because there's so many skeletons being spawned by the witches, his heroes have yet to been attacked and haven't had to use any of the royal their abilities, even though the Archer Queen, he's going to have to, hitting 2 giant bombs. It's sort of unfortunate that she's going to go down early, but he now uses the King's ability. Actually, I'm not sure if the Archer Queen dies in this, because there's still plenty of skeletons being spawned by the witches, and the Archer Queen is going to take out the cannon there, and she's being protected by the king, the barbs, and the line of wizards. So, and right there, I don't understand what happened here. How the golem goes away from the wizard, so the wizards are able to take out the witches in the corner, but he's able to easily 3-star the and that was a pretty good attack. The second attack, oh cool, I got some troops. He attacks a different base. It's not as spread out, but it has a spread out center. And in both attacks, as you can see, he attacks from one side. And I do believe, and it's sort of unfortunate that there was a Tesla in the corner, I do believe that in Town Hall 9, it's much more helpful, especially in spread out bases, to attack from a side rather than in a corner or an angle. And I was wondering how he was going to take care of the Tesla, but he dropped the king there, and unfortunately he's not able to shield the queen with the king. But the king ends up going around the base, which is not a bad thing, because he's able to take out all the structures around the base, while his troops take out the clan castle troop there. The dragon, I think, at this level is always sort of hard, but with all the witches and wizards still alive, it goes down pretty easily as it was targeting the P.E.K.K.A. And giant bombs are always bad, but it's sort of good when the golem goes in front, so it doesn't take out the witches, and hopefully it only takes out the skeleton. I love watching everything under rage. He has yet to use the king and queen's ability, and as you can see, with so many skeletons in the beginning, all the defensive structures were not really targeting his heroes. So until towards the end, he hasn't really had to use any of their ability, and things are sort of winding down just because the golems are going down, the P.E.K.K.As are down, and now it's just some witches and skeletons and his heroes. So he's going to have to use the Queen's Sword Cloak ability, and the king is still okay. So as the queen is targeting some of the resources and the king is going around the base, sometimes it's really important to keep an eye on the king, and he uses the ability maybe a little early, but I don't blame him. I probably would have done the same thing because there's so many things to watch. And I was really worried here because I knew that witch was being targeted by the cannon, and it was probably going to go down before the barbarian king was able to take it down. And fortunately, the skeletons are still alive, and at this point I was really worried that it was not going to happen because the king's looked like he was really low in health, but the skeletons really helped set off all the traps, and he was able to 3-star. So it was a perfect war for Alex, and great job. But as I said, war is just starting. I did 3 and 4. I know like Deuce, our number 1 guy, is always complaining. It was so sad. It was 49%. I hate it when that happens, but it was a really weird base, and I didn't really want to attack it. So I always attack bases that are easier, he says, which is probably true. This resource ring base, I just used 6 golems with the 4 jumps that I've shown before. And then this one, I used 3 jumps and 2 rages. So those are probably my staple for bases like this. And it's just early. We're always sort of nervous when we're attacking an Asian clan because nobody attacks until we go to sleep and we wake up to find out if we're winning or losing. Anyway, thanks for following this video. I hope you liked it, and as always, hope to see you soon.